Hey guys, it's Nate from the Bike Company. We want to go over some of our favorite seat posts and seat post remotes, as well as a quick install video on how easy these modern posts are to install. So a post upgrade, it's popular, especially right now. It's a fun little upgrade you can do yourself. Not hard to install these modern posts. If you haven't done one since the early days, they're so much easier. You're going to be stoked. So three of the more popular posts that we have are right here. We've got the P&W, the One Up, and the Fox. We do a lot of each of these posts, as well as we do a lot of the Black Fox, the Performance series. So starting with the P&W, P&W posts are very popular in terms of different color options for the collar here, and it's an adjustable travel. So riders can maximize the amount of available travel they have and get it slammed as low as they possibly can using this post. And it's pretty quick travel adjustment. We've got some other videos on the product pages. You can take a look. One Up, similar concept. It's got adjustable shims. Again, maximize your seat travel. You can really get that saddle BMX low just all the way out of the way, which a lot of riders like. Fox is going to be non-adjustable in the terms of the actual travel. However, like the other brands, they do have a variety of lengths available, all the way up to 200 millimeters now. So long travel available on this post as well. Matches your Kashima, a little bit of bling there, nothing wrong with that. The Fox, as well as the One Up, also have relatively low saddle rail mounts, which again allows maximum travel for a wide variety of riders. For riders who want the absolute most drop, again, the adjustable stroke or the adjustable travel on the adjustable seat posts is a great option for that. You can read up and look at how much insertion you need, take a look at your bike and figure it out from there. For me personally, I don't necessarily need a saddle to go all the way down because I'm actually catching the saddle a lot of times in corners with the inside of my thigh, just as another point of contact on the bike. But if you didn't know which way to hedge your bet, probably hedge your bet to go as long as you possibly can because these are infinitely adjustable. Even if you ride your bike like I do, you could just not put it all the way down if you wanted to. Fox Transfer, One Up, P&W, all highly reliable, a lot of bang for your buck, and probably the three most popular posts for upgrades as well as for new bike builds. For the remotes, the most popular remotes in our world are the Wolf Tooth and the P&W. I forgot the P&W at the office this morning, so we're not going to have that one, unfortunately. The Wolf Tooth is available in the light action as well as the regular. Now, the light action gets its name from the longer lever, which increases the leverage ratio, so it takes less pressure to actuate your seat post. Now, it does take a slightly longer throw, so if you're looking for the super snappy, quick, don't have any hand issues, typically the standard is going to be more popular. For me, if I have pretty weak hands and I try to take it easy on them, the longer throw is not a big deal to me to take off the extra lever or to add the extra leverage to take off some of the extra strength required to actuate the seat post. All of these levers are going to mount the cable end right here on the lever in a bolt. Now, when adjustable seat posts first came out, often the cable end was in a recess here, and all the adjustment was done in the seat post. It was a huge pain. The first company to come out with these pinch bolts was quickly copied by everybody because the adjustment is so much easier on your handlebars rather than in your seat post. So again, all of the levers will work with any of the posts, and they all have that setup, so all relatively easy to install. To install your adjustable seat post, pretty quick and easy. I'm going to give you a couple tips that I don't want to admit that I've done, but I've been close to doing a couple times probably. So ideally you know about how high you need your rails on your saddle so you can get a generalized measurement of about where your seat post is going to fit. So first thing you're going to do is route the housing. Some bikes it's easier, some bikes it's harder. I hope yours is an easy bike. If you've already got housing in there, you might fish it with something through it or tape them together so that you don't have to work it all the way through. Variety of different techniques on that. But get your housing through, have it come up all the way out of this seat post. Go ahead and mount a ferrule on it. That's a bummer when you realize that you haven't mounted the ferrule on the housing. You're going to insert it into the seat post, put the seat post in the bike to the proper depth. From there, you're going to take the excess cable, wind it over to the remote, which you'll have mounted where you want it, and then twist the bars 180 degrees. Some people have it twist less, it makes a little cleaner look. Some people have it twist more. 180 degrees for me is a pretty clean look. It gives me the ability to have the bike spin the bars a decent amount without pulling too hard on anything else. For me, I use the shifter and the adjustable post shorter than the brakes, so that if I did have a crash and I spun the bars all the way, hopefully if it's going to fail something, it's going to fail not my brakes, so that I can still get down the hill in a relatively fun manner. After you've got the cable housing to the proper length, thread it back through, remove the seat post, and then you're going to install the inner cable. Now the reason you do this in 2 steps, so that you don't cut the inner cable when you cut the housing. I've had that close once or twice, usually late at night when it's the last thing in the world that you want to add to your day. So we've pulled the seat post back out. We're going to run the inner cable. All 3 of these seat posts utilize a really simple anchor. This anchor has a machined slot for the cable end. Some anchors have a set screw, small Allen set screw. Similar concept, you're going to thread it through. On this one, the cable end sits right into the anchor. On the set screws, you're going to set them close to the anchor, tighten it down, and then cut the anchor off. The reason you do that, the reason that you slide it over the welded end is so that you still have the welded end to go through your housing and your remote. It doesn't fray and do all sorts of bizarre stuff. So now you're going to insert the cable and the seat post into the housing. Push the housing through to the proper length, tighten in your seat post. You're going to install the second ferrule on the housing. Now the reason you do it this way, it's real easy to get a ferrule through housing the short way. The long way, it's really hard. So don't put the ferrule on until you've got the cable all the way through. That's another one that I get clients calling me every once in a while frustrated with that. It happens. From there, you're going to run the cable into the remote, get the tension you need, test the functionality a few times. You're going to cut the inner cable, put your cable end on it, and you're done. It really is that easy. And if you have any problems on your purchase from bikeco.com, give us a buzz, hit us up on chat, or email.